You're listening to the Call Kent podcast, where Kent C. Dodds answers questions and gives insights to software engineers like you. Now, let's hear the call.
Hi Kent, my name is Muhammad Jawahar. My question is, am I stuck in tutorial hell or overthinking the job application process, or am I being reasonable about preparation before getting a job? I have started learning programming in 2014, and then I have learned several other things, let's say UX design, backend, but my main focus was in frontend. I was working as a frontend instructor, teaching frontend fundamentals. In July, I left my job, and I'm aiming to get a job on front-end development. My take on preparation for the job interview or the job itself is to go through several courses of several authors, let's say, including Epic React and other courses. And then I'm planning to create as many projects as I can. Let's say from frontendmentor.io or other sources that I have gathered all these years. So I can be well prepared for the job interview and the job's daily tasks. My friends, colleagues are saying that I am taking it too much and I should apply for the job and see how it goes. But my plan or the requirement for me is to get to the middle level job if it is possible for by preparing much. So question again, am I stuck in tutorial hell? Am I overthinking, or am I being reasonable so that I prepare much, as much time as I can, as my budget allows, and then apply for the jobs? Thanks in advance.
And that was the call. Here's what Kent had to say.
Hello, Muhammad Jawahar. Thank you so much for the question. And here is my answer. I've actually had a number of friends who are in a similar situation, and where I notice that like they'll go through a boot camp and then they'll say, I'm going to work on my portfolio for 6 months and then I'm going to apply to a job. And my perspective is always that you can do these things at the same time. A lot of the time, if you apply for a job a little early, the company will say, okay, well, come back to us, when you have a little bit more experience. And so then you can go back in 6 months anyway. But the difference there, of course, is now you have experience interviewing at that company. If you're a little concerned that the company won't invite you to come back, or when you say, hey, okay, I'm ready to come back, if you're worried that they will say, no, you need to take more time, then I would recommend interviewing for jobs that you're a little less interested in at first. That way you can get some of that interview practice in. And if they accept or give you an offer and it's good enough, then you can accept that. So I would do these things at the same time. You're not going to be spending all day, every day interviewing. And so during the times or looking for the job. So during the times that you're not doing those things, then you can be doing the learning, which I do think is really good. And to spend time doing. Now, whether you're stuck in tutorial heck or not, I think where that danger comes in is when you spend all of your time working on tutorials rather than building something fresh and new of your own. And so I don't think that there's any problem working on your skills. And I don't think that there's any problem going through good tutorials. There are definitely a lot of tutorials out there that are not good. But if you go through something that is focused on your learning and your retention of that knowledge, and then use that knowledge to then apply to your own projects, then I think that's a perfectly good thing to do. And so I recommend that you continue doing that, but you don't have to wait until the until you reach some sort of determined skill level before you start applying to jobs. The thing is that it doesn't matter how good you think you are. What matters is how good the people you're interviewing with think you are. And so you can't really be a judge of when you're ready to start interviewing and getting work. And so for that reason alone, you should be interviewing and kind of gauging your current level in that way. And there definitely is a possibility that you could jump into a position as a lower level position than you want. But really, the best way to get a middle level position that you're looking for is to get a lower level position first and have that experience in your background. And so I wouldn't necessarily go into your first position just expecting to be able to get the middle level position. It would be awesome if you could, and it is definitely possible. But really the best way to get a higher position is to get the lower position first. So I hope that is helpful to you, and I hope you have a nice day.
This has been the Call Kent podcast. Learn more about Kent at kentcdodds.com and get your own questions answered at kentcdodds.com/calls.